Okay, we got a lot of expensive toys that just came in a few days ago, and the turbo just arrived today, as well as the wastegates, which should be in that box, I'm assuming. But anyway, we got a turbo charger here for Teddy that he purchased. This is the Garrett GT 1450, rated at 1,450 horsepower. This bad boy's pretty nice. So what we have here is, this is the provision for a speed sensor, so that way you can measure the shaft speed for the turbo to make sure you're not overspinning the turbo. Very excellent quality, all nice aluminum casting. The turbine housing itself, let me be careful, setting this over. Very nice. Okay, you can see the turbine blade, very nice. All stainless steel right here, with the Garrett logo stamped in it as well. V-band flanges for their inlet as well as the exhaust outlet. So I have to get some V-band flanges for both of these, so that way we can mock it up to work with the exhaust manifold. Also, today was very good. I went to several CNC machine shops, came across one that I'm pretty happy with, so I'm going to meet back up with them tomorrow. And what we're going to have done is, this is an intake manifold right here. This is an adapter plate. This is an extension adapter plate. This is rated, pretty much will hold 2 liters of volume. This manifold itself, 3.5 liters. So that gives, with these two bolted together like that, that will be a combined of 5.5 liters of volume. Awesome. Plenty enough volume for a 3.6 liter turbo. This will definitely help that engine produce anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 horsepower, or at least allow it to have the airflow for that. But what I'm having done, the special trick right here, would be this adapter plate. So the original engineer that fabricated this adapter plate right here, this adapter plate would be for 4-inch pipe. Okay, let's take a measurement just to be somewhat sure. Yes, 4 inches. Okay, nowhere near the amount of volume that high performance engine would need. They usually have in a manifold that bolts across. This manifold right here would hold a lot more volume. And just for reference, this manifold measures in around 6 inches. So we're talking about an extra 2 inches of volume and inlet. So it would be a lot better. I'm having a special adapter plate fabricated, way better than the engineer that designed this. Now this design has almost like raised velocity stacks, which is real nice. This will work great for normally aspirated, but the design I'm coming up with will be similar to this, but a lot better. So I'm gonna have a plate machine to adapt to this. Instead of having the raised velocity plates, what I'm going to do is have them recessed into the aluminum. I'll have 3/4 inch thick aluminum, just like this, the aluminum plate, and then have them machine it to match the back parts, where I can have my tubes welded on here, whatever length I choose for runner length. And I will have it machined so that pretty much these will be on the inside. It'll be machined in, so we'll have it like a funnel look. So for example, when turbine air shoots in, for example, if this was my pressure shooting in from my throttle body, this lip right here can create vortices. So we got turbulence that spools up around here, anywhere around this. Better flow, that would be good. Normally aspirated, you're sucking air in, sucking air through this part right here. But with a turbo, we're forcing air in. So you don't want any type of restrictions or anything that's going to create turbulence. So my plate will be level to this and just flow straight across and downward into the port right there. So that way it'll act like a funnel. That way the air comes straight across, drops straight into the hole. We don't have to worry about any extra turbulence or anything raised like that. So we're gonna meet back with the guy tomorrow morning, get an excellent quote on that. And last but not least, also here's the V-band flanges that came with it. 3 nice stainless steel flanges, which works good. That'll be for the inlet, the exhaust, turbine inlet, as well as the exhaust outlet right there. That's what those 3 are for. And in this box, okay, these bad boys are pretty nice also. turbosmart. Okay, we have turbosmart. More likely this is our blow-off valve. Very nice piece. Very nice piece. Let's try to get it out. Wow, awesome. Awesome. This bad boy is very nice. This is apparently the highest flowing blow-off valve that's on the market. And this little whizzy wire coming from up the top, that would be a sensor, which is awesome. So this sensor, we can actually measure the position of the blow-off valve seat itself, from the valve raising from the seat and making sure our seat pressure is good, how far our valve is actually spooling open and closing back. So this sensor will help us see if we got any type of leakage, if the valve is fluttering from off the seat and we need to increase our pressure to keep it closed or anything like that. But that is a very, very awesome piece. It actually comes with a spanner wrench right here. Spanner wrenches is used, clamp into here. A lot of people don't know what spanner wrenches are. That way you can spin this sleeve off right here, thread it off and separate it if I needed to increase, maybe put a stiffer spring or something like that on the inside, as well as a little CD for instructions, which is good. And this box right here is the baby that's going to be holding the pressure on the turbo side. Spanner wrench for that. And very, very large blow-off valve. So this is your turbosmart. This is pretty good. This is nice. Stainless steel design. It's got a little weight to it. It's pretty nice, heavy duty, nothing cheap. Quality made, very quality made. It's not one of the knockoff ones. We ordered directly from the company, so that way, or a reliable company, to make sure we got the real thing. So this is turbosmart Power Gate 60. This is the biggest one they have as well. Look at that valve seat. That valve is huge as far as being able to release turbine pressure. This one also has the provision as well for an adapter sensor to be mounted on top. So we want to upgrade to a sensor for this as well. We have that option for this, which is a great deal. So we have some nice expensive toys here. Today was a very, very, very busy day and long, as well as that little last FedEx box that came over there is Teddy's. Yeah, this box open. Gummy bears. I'm good. But anyway, USP Motorsport, and Teddy's headband. So these are the babies that we were waiting for. ARP fasteners, nice heavy duty. Allegedly these are set up a little more or structured for Teddy's head. That's why I didn't come into the official ARP box. This race performance company actually modified or machined the bolts a little bit better as far as for them to work very well for Teddy's engine or cylinder head to block sealing.